message to the leaders of the Norwegian National Insurance Scheme and Child Welfare Services. Greetings, leaders of the Norwegian National Insurance Scheme and leaders of the Child Welfare Services. We are anonymous. Norway is the richest country in the world, yet they fail their own citizens. You demand everything we have, yet leave us nothing. Feeding from disadvantaged people and families. The Norwegian healthcare, which is meant to provide help and support, instead it makes our lives unbearable. Disadvantaged families that are struggling every day to re-establish themselves, but this is nearly impossible. When we are dependent on the system, it lets us down. It's not always a matter of money, but someone we can reach out to and trust, ask for help and get the right help when they promise us that. In exchange, the Norwegian healthcare demand thousands in taxes of our salary to save themselves, and deal with problems they have generated by keeping this routine. The math is easy. The Norwegian National Insurance Scheme pay third-party non-governmental organizations to facilitate children and young adults exposed to abuse, drugs and alcohol in hostels together with older people who still abuse hard drugs, alcohol and who abused their own children, some even with the most violent and disturbing history, and schizophrenic diagnosis is not uncommon. No matter who you are, a place like that would break anyone. But these are the people left behind and the ones you never hear about. All our citizens who are exposed to all the prejudices we throw over them. And these are the problems that's on hold forever, and remains untreated by our government. There is a lack of coverage in different counties, resulting in a number of cases where children is placed in private facilities outside their own county and far away from home and family. There is no official approval system or specific requirements for institutions. Therefore no one knows how bad conditions our precious, disadvantaged and abandoned citizens live in. The private organizations profits from our tax money of $4,000 to $5,000, approximate 26,000 kroner every month per person who receive this offer from the Norwegian government. Instead of investing in apartments that would cost about a third part of the price. Yet, they'll send a child to a hostel and pay 3 times the cost, rather than renting an apartment through the private market. So who is profiting? My guess, not the children or other victims of this ideology. Our people are forced to provide for their own families outside the system. This is why we have crime, because the disadvantaged citizens stand up for themselves when their leaders fails them. There is no point in the right to speak when no one is listening. Therefore we will make a point by force you to listen. We don't wish to threaten, we just want to be taken serious. We acknowledge you as a serious opponent, and we are prepared for a long campaign. You will not prevail forever against the angry masses of the body politics. Your methods, hypocrisy, and the artlessness of your organization have sounded its death knell. You cannot hide, we are everywhere. We cannot die, we are forever. We're getting bigger every day and solely by the force of our ideas, malicious and hostile as they often are. If you want another name for your opponent, then call us Legion, because we are many. And knowledge is free. We are anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.